season. Is Bronny showing he deserves an opportunity to be in the Lakers rotation with his play in Summer League?
Opportunity, yes, everyone deserves an opportunity, but that opportunity is given in training camp.
Gilbert Arenas talks about Bronny James being NBA ready. Check out what he had to say, and then I'll come back with my comments.
So does Bronny seem more comfortable out there on the court, Gil? Obviously, you worked with Bronny in the past.
No, I mean,
his aggressiveness has kind of always been called under question. I think he showed a lot in the G League last year, averaging 22 points with the South Bay Lakers.
Like, if you take away the criticism of he shouldn't be in the league, then is he ready now? If he's not ready now, is he going to be ready next year? Like, it's all about progression, right? If we're going to sit here and compare, even though we don't want to compare, who looks more like the first round pick, him or Connect right now?
So that was bringing me to my next question.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, just the names, just production and charisma and style and comfortability. Who looks more like the first round pick?
Yeah, Bronny looking much better. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he started out kind of rocky last season in the Summer League, playing much better this go around. Had some good games in the G League. Bronny James may be ready, may be NBA ready. I think it's official. We got to keep a lookout on Bronny just because looks like he's getting a little more comfortable, but all is good now. But I want to see him against NBA competition. That second unit coming off the bench. Is he going to look like a deer in headlights, or is he going to look like an NBA role player? That's the main thing with Bronny. So even though he's looking great now, got to take it easy. Can't get your hopes up only because we need to see him around NBA competition.
Are they 3 years apart from each other?
So that brings me to my next point, Gil.
Now you see what I'm saying? Like,
because Connect had a great Summer League too.
So far, but what I'm
He's
saying,
been struggling.
I'm talking about last year.
Okay,
last year. I'm talking about right now, from last year to this year. One looks way more comfortable than the other. One looks like he's more like, okay, I'm getting a feel for this. One is still trying to figure out, you know.
I mean, if they
He won trying to
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
one trying to
if you're
figure
still figuring that out, then that's a problem too.
But
I'm just saying, like, are they 3 years apart?
One trying to figure out.
Yeah, thing is with Bronny, he's getting a lot of opportunities right now. Dalton Connect, he's not playing in the G League like Bronny did, so he's going to be on the Lakers bench if you're Dalton Connect. While Bronny James, he's getting a lot of run versus G League competition. Even though it's not NBA competition, it looks like the main thing with Bronny is his confidence. From what I'm seeing in the G League, he's a capable ball handler. He's capable of scoring. He has to minimize those turnovers. But right now, Bronny is looking like a #1 pick over Dalton Connect. But I think with Dalton Connect, his confidence is shot ever since that trade didn't go through with the Charlotte Hornets. Knowing in the back of his mind the Lakers don't want him, the Lakers pretty much got to get rid of him to save his career, because if he doesn't get his act together by the trade deadline, it could be bad for Dalton Connect.
So that brings me to my next point. So if you look at this would be Bronny's Summer League after his sophomore year of college, right? So got drafted after freshman.
Junior?
He'd be going into his junior year of college, right? He would have just finished his sophomore year. His sophomore year, he basically played in the G League. If you just look at it like that, obviously that's not.
That's how everyone looks at that. I mean, that's how you're drafting, yes.
So he's only 20 years old, right? Dalton Connect is 24. I think Dalton Connect is a little bit younger than Jalen Williams, who's already an All-NBA, getting rookie max extensions. So it's more upside for Bronny from an age standpoint with the 4-year age difference. But when you look at this now, there's been talks that the Lakers may incorporate Bronny into their rotation, 10 to 15 minutes a game, something along that lines heading into the season. Is Bronny showing he deserves an opportunity to be in the Lakers rotation with his play in Summer League?
Opportunity, yes, everyone deserves an opportunity, but that opportunity is given in training camp, right? And I don't know if a lot of players realize this, especially if you're trying to figure out the rotation. Training camp is very important. And when you're talking about carving out minutes, you have these little workouts fighting for minutes. Because once preseason starts, once the season starts, the coach is not going to go and try you out until something drastic happens. Someone gets injured, I'm tired of this guy, let's try something new. So for those first 15, 20 games, that's whatever happened in training camp. So, you're saying you're going to guarantee him 8 to 15. I don't want to hear that. Sounds like bullshit.
Yeah, because you have to go earn that, right?
Go earn it, right? If he has, because if you're Gabe, I'm not letting him take 8 minutes. You're crazy.
Yeah, if you're Bronny, this could be an opportunity to get a lot of playing time. But Gil is right. What are you going to do during training camp? What are you going to do before the season? Those first 20 games will be key for Bronny to see if he's going to be in the rotation. As far as Gabe Vincent, he's been injured, started to come back, played some decent games, but he hasn't been himself since he's been in a Miami Heat uniform. So if you're Bronny, Gabe Vincent, that's your competition. If Bronny can show out in training camp, still has a little bit of LeBron and clutch sports to kind of, push him over the edge with JJ Redick. If Luka takes a liking toward him, maybe he'll get some minutes like that, but he's earning something, but he has a long way to go. Again, this is G League and Summer League competition. Players that may not even be in the NBA ever. He has to play great during training camp, and then maybe JJ Redick, he won't face backlash if he throws Bronny James in the game.
No,
Fight before
no,
these
no,
eight
no.
minutes.
'Cause sometimes coming in that, like, coaches know they're going to play you, and they see how they play you in summer league.
So I look at it like
I would
this.
say both.
I
If
say
you're
all.
if you're a first year coming out of college or a second year player, right? This is important for you because this is your first milestone to see what you've been working on since the season ended to now. So from college, whatever you've been training for, right? Summer league is the first time you get to play NBA rules.
Yeah, but
right?
and I'll let you finish. So here's why I asked that, because, and I don't know this, like in Summer League, how many of these guys will actually either make the team or actually play meaningful minutes in the NBA? So
Not a lot.
Bronny doing what he's doing at Summer League, is he going to get to the season, right? And how realistic is it compared to the competition?
And I think that's the main point, what I was saying earlier. Even though he's playing great amongst competition in G League and Summer League competition, how is that going to mirror over and transition to the NBA? So that's a great point, great question. How is Bronny James going to do versus NBA competition, either in the second unit or players that are trying to get opportunities when they're getting NBA minutes? Is Bronny just going to play during garbage time? I think he has to transition out of the last 2 or 3 minutes of a quarter, the fourth quarter, or garbage minutes when the Lakers are either up or down by 20 or 30 points, and they're pretty much resting their starters during the fourth quarter. Can Bronny be a rotational player that plays once Luka goes to the bench, or once Gabe Vincent, if he's injured or in foul trouble? Can you throw Bronny in the game for about 8 to 15 minutes and not lose a lead or able to keep a lead? That's going to be key with Bronny James. So what he's doing now is still up in the air if he's going to be able to mimic that when he plays against NBA talent.
So it's like this. So let's say he's been working on since the season's
You know what I
ended.
mean?
Yeah. No, since the season ended, let's say he's been working on his step back and his split game, right?
Uh-huh.
And that's what they've been working on. And then he's using Summer League to see if it actually works, right? I got aggressive guys who's going to be hard showing. So I get to work on these moves to see if they work. Now, if they work here, I know everybody's going to be a little bit faster, a little bit stronger. If they don't work here against this crew,
There's no
moving
way.
forward, I got to redo everything.
Yes.
So it gives me, it's like a halfway point. So now I can see what this works. Okay, I need conditioning. Okay, this works. I need to add something to it. Now, going into training camp, when I'm playing against Gabe, I got the confidence. Okay, I know I can go off the pick and roll and I can shoot right over him because there's been guys like that I played against in Summer League, a little bit stronger than the guy that I'm going to go against. Don't jump as high. So it gives me some type of engagement.
Yeah, he pretty much built the foundation for his game and the confidence. Having these milestones as a young player is important, especially if you're Bronny, with his spots being LeBron, all the scrutiny, him not belonging in the NBA, him getting into the NBA the way he did. He needs as much confidence as possible. So going against Gabe Vincent in practice and training camp, someone that's a very great defender at his position that's going to get the best out of Bronny, I think that'd be key for Bronny James to really take his game to the next level, being able to really go against these starters in training camp. So Bronny, he's stepping his game up. I don't know if he's NBA ready yet, but this could be the deciding season to see if Bronny James is going to have a long NBA career.